friends, long time no see. I am so happy to be here once back filming a video for you. But if you don't me and if you're like, who is this girl that we don't know about? Hi, hello, how are you? I'm Beatriz, your host here on Beatriz Book Nook. So what am I going to be doing today? I thought it could be fun to show you a little bit of the TBR that I'm planning for the month of June, because if you don't know, Brianna from Four Paws in a Book, she is hosting this readathon called the Amazing Readathon, and I am going to participate in. I am Team Fantasy, who is hosted by Cassidy over on Covers with Cassidy and Kirsten over Kirsten Craves Books, and I'm very excited to be a part of this team, mainly because, you know, my comfort read and my comfort genre is fantasy, so I'm very excited to spend a whole month reading fantasy, because I will tell you, May did not bring me the fantasy books that I wanted to, but that's my fault. I had some little iffy times during the month of May, but all is getting fine now, so I'm quite happy to go back into my reads. And as you can see, I have a possibility pile here. This does not mean that these books are going to be read, because I don't know what is going to happen during the Amazing Readathon, but these are the possibilities, book that I really want to get to, and I will hopefully try. But before I get into the video, don't forget to please hit the like button, and once you are down there, hit the subscribe button if you are not subscribed already. And since you are down there, tell me if you are going to be participating in the Amazing Readathon and what team are you going to be joining. And also, if you don't feel like chatting, please leave a plain emoji due to the Amazing Readathon. So without further ado, let's get into the books, because I think I have some fun picks here. Okay, so I am missing a few books of the ones that I wanted to show you, because I don't have them yet, but it's fine. So the first one that I want to talk about, it's A Fating in Blood by Danielle L. Jensen. I hear everyone talk about this book and saying amazing things about it. This is one of my most anticipated reads of the year, because it was released in 2024 and I have not yet been able to pick it up, but hopefully I will. I was going to pick it up for Escape the Readathon over that is hosted by Lexi from Books with Lexi, I think, but I am a slow reader, so I couldn't. But hopefully during the month of June I am able to pick this one up. This talks about Freya, and this is a Norse mythology retelling, which I'm very excited about because I love mythology, if you don't know about that yet. But Freya is bound in an unwanted marriage. She spends her days gutting fish but dreams of becoming a warrior and of putting an axe in her boorish husband's back. Oh, Freya's dreams abruptly become reality when her husband betrays her to the regent's Jorl, landing her in a fight to the death against his son Bjorn. To survive, Freya is forced to reveal her deepest secrets. She possesses a drop of a goddess's blood, which makes her a shield maiden with magical capable of repelling any attack. And it's been foretold that such magic will untie the fractured nation of Scaland beneath the one who controls the shield maiden's fate. Ooh. I have not finished the whole paragraph or the whole blurb, but I'm excited. I want to know more. I want to know what happens. I hope this is a little bit of a enemies to lovers, and it involves politics for what I know, and I enjoy books like that, so I'm very excited. And I cannot wait to know more about it, because some really fun projects are coming up in the next months, and this might be a hint for one of it, so keep an eye out. So the next book, if you have seen my May TBR, you have seen this one, and it is The Final Strife, but by Sarah L. Arafi, and I did not get to this one as I was expecting, but I hope during the month of June I can read this one, because I am very, very, very excited about it. And I don't know what happened, but my dust jacket got ruined here, my poor baby. It's fine though. So for what I know and from the black blurb, The Empire rules by blood. Red is the blood of the elite, of magic, of control, they are the embers. Blue is the blood of the poor, of workers, of the resistance, they are the dusters. Clear is the blood of the servants of the crushed, of the invisible, they are the ghostings. Is that rule about to come to an end? I am excited. I hope we get some fun, like political stuff in this book, which has been coming a lot more of stuff that I like than I was expecting. And I want to read from Sarah El Arafi because Laura has talked so well about Feybound that I really want to read this. So I hope we can get to this book this month. I'm going to show you a few books that you will probably quite happy to know that are here, but the first one is The Merciless Ones by Namina Forner. This is the second book on the Gilded Ones series, which I'm quite excited. I really want to know more of what happens in the first book because we were following Decca, and Decca has a gold blood, and she, instead of dying and instead of going into this like premonition that people had told them, so that sentence, she actually turns to be a warrior for the king. So I'm quite excited about this one because I want to know more after what happened in the last book. So I'm excited. And the next one is going to be Girls of Fate and Fury by Natasha Ngan. And I am putting these two together because they are part of my project of finish series that I have in the year of 2024, and these are currently both the last book that I have for this collection, so I'm quite excited. I am not as much excited as this one because I was not loving the series, but I cannot wait to read it, and I hope this ends the story quite well, because if not, I will be very disappointed. And let's just say, I don't remember a lot, but I remember that I did not like the second book. The first one was okay, the second one was not for me, and let's see how the third one goes. My book fell! So, the next one, I think it's going to be my monthly project. I don't normally do this one, but I think this one can be fun because it's such a chunky book, and I want to start reading my other books from this author because I'm more excited about it. And this one is going to be A Court of Silver Flames by Sarah J Maas. You know, or maybe don't because I don't talk about this author a lot, but I'm quite excited. A Court of Thorns and Roses was my first Sarah J Maas collection that I read. I really enjoyed it. I have all the books. I have also Crescent City, and I'm going to be starting Throne of Glass soon, at least collecting the books, I hope. And if I want to get more books from her, I have to finish the ones that I have. So for that, I have to finish the series that I'm in the middle of, which is A Court of Thorns and Roses. And this book is going to be following Nesta, and we are going to have a deep dive into her mind and why she acts the way that she acts. And I'm quite excited because I want to understand more of Nesta's character, but I don't know if this book will make me like her or hate her even more. So I'm excited to deep dive into Nesta's mind and get to know a little bit more about her and what is she thinking, because girl, you are something. You are confusing to me. This is the last book that I have of books that are not really mandatory for me to read during the month of June, and this is The Sunbearer Trials by Aidan Thomas. I am quite excited. Leandra influenced me really well into reading this. She said I would probably like it, and it has some Spanish influence, so I'm quite excited because, well, guess what? I'm Portuguese, we are neighbors, so I really want to read a little bit of this book. And this is trials. I don't know why, but I really want to enter books more with trials, games, stuff like that. So I think this will be a fun one and in a good way to incorporate fantasy in that aspect. So welcome, this is what the back blurb says. Welcome to the Sunbearer Trials, a competition between 10 of the very best semidioses, where the winner will be celebrated and the loser will be sacrificed. Theo, the 17-year-old trans son of the goddess of birds, isn't worried. As a Jade, it's unlikely he'll be chosen to compete in the trials. And even if his best friend Nia competes, she's a born and bred gold semidios with unparalleled abilities. But for the first time in over a century, Sol chooses not one but two Jade competitors, Theo and Zio, the 13-year-old child of the god of bad luck. With the odds stacked against them, Theo is determined to get himself and his friends through the trials unscathed for fame, glory, and their own survival. I'm excited. I think this is also a standalone. I might be wrong, but I think so, or the second one is coming out soon. So I'm excited, I want to read it, and I think it will be like a quick, easy, fun read. So I hope I can get to this one in the next month. If you have seen my TBR for last month or from the month of May, you know that this book was there, and it is The Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. I am quite excited for this one. I have wanted to read this one for quite some time now, for quite some years, and the opportunity finally came, so I am over the moon about it and I really want to get to it. So it's going to be one of the books that I prioritize in the beginning of the month because a fun project is coming up with this one. So I'm quite excited, and let's see what other books I do really have to read for the month of June. June. The next two books that I want to talk about, I don't currently have, but I will be obtaining them very soon because I have one is for the Sibs book club and the other one is for a fun project that I'm going to be doing. So the one for the book club is Inkblood Sister, and if you have seen the video that I've posted earlier this week, you know what I'm talking about. During the month of June, me, Laura and Donna will be reading Inkblood Sister Scribe for the Sibs book club, and I'm quite excited for it. I have wanted to read this book for quite some time now also, so I cannot wait to pick it up during the second half of June. And the other one is for the fun little project I am doing here on YouTube, which is going to be my third episode of 8 Friends, 8 Books, or 9 Friends, 9 Books, because I will have a very special friend coming in the month of December with a book pick for me. But during the month of June I will have to read Carrie Soto is Back by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This book was given to me by a lovely friend here, and I am quite excited because I did love The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, so I hope Carrie Soto is Back is also as good as The 7 Husbands. So I know she is a tennis player. I know it will go around also Latina, if I'm not wrong, Latina main protagonist, main character, but I want to know more. I have been extending my camera's battery, so hopefully I can get this outro off. So thank you friends, this is all that I have for today's video. I hope you enjoyed my possibilities for the month of June. I don't know what will happen honestly, because I know that it will be quite chaotic, because 11th of June is the date I have to submit my dissertation, so I'm scared because I will be finished my master's degree. So let's see how it goes. But I want to thank you so much for being here and for putting up with me and for waiting for one of my videos to come out over the last 2 weeks. I know it has been rough, it has been a hard time, but thank you so much for being here, and honestly, without you, I couldn't be doing this. So friends, until the next time, I hope you have an amazing day, night or evening, wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you then. And I hope you have an amazing read time. So bye friends!